So here are the tapping points. So we're going to go over how to do this. And what you're going to be doing is tapping on the points. And you won't see number 1 on this diagram because that's the karate chop point, and we're going to go over that next week. Today, we're just going to do the real basics. We're not going to worry about scripts. We're going to do what's called, what my mentor calls tap and bitch. So it's really around more like anger or overwhelm or stress. And then next week we'll get into more specific scripts, and we're going to do the karate and set up next week. So I don't want to overload people too much with all of this. So we're going to start with just this part. So we're going to be, so the points, if this is number 1, which we're going to just skip today, really the first point, number 2, is right in at the beginning of your eyebrow. And you can do it on either side. So go ahead and do this along with me as I'm talking through this. But you could do either side. You could do both, but you don't have to do both. You can just do one or the other. So if you are driving, you could have one hand on the steering wheel and tap, but you know, I do this myself when I'm driving, but I'm not necessarily recommending that you do it. But I'm going to give you this handout after. I'm going to upload it with the recording of today's class so that you can print it out and learn these points. But we start on the inside of the eyebrow, and then we're going to go to the outside of the eye. It's number 3. Then we're going to go below the eye. So really, we're just circling the eye, inside of eyebrow, on the side of the eye, and then right under the eye. And then we're just going to move down the face, right under the nose, and then right under your mouth on your chin. And then we're going to go on the collarbone. And like again, it could be either side, but I'm just going to pick my right side at this point. And we're going to, right on your collarbone, you're going to tap. And you don't have to tap hard. You know, you're not whacking yourself, especially on these eye areas. It can get sensitive. And there's no right or wrong as far as how long you tap, but approximately about 7 times, 7 to 10 times. And then the next spot after the collarbone is right under your armpit. So kind of just a little bit below the armpit. And that one I do kind of whack a little bit, especially because I have some extra layers there of fat. So I tend to hit it a little bit harder just so I feel like I'm getting to the point. And then the top of the head is last. So literally just the top of your head. So let's go through this one more time. Everybody practice. And like I said, you can't do this wrong unless you're thinking about something else. That's the only way it's not going to work. You want to be thinking about the stress that you're feeling at the moment, or you're going to think back to a moment recently when you were upset or stressed about something, or just depressed even. It could be any emotion, really. This week is a little more focused on anger or overwhelm or stress. So once again, let's just start together. It's the inside of the eyebrow, to the right of the eye, below the eye, below the nose, below the mouth, on the chin, collarbone, lower armpit, and then top of head.